Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Friday Freebie Day. We are on number 128. So this one is the last in the series of our Christmassy ones. So we've had 4 weeks of them now, and they will all be in the Etsy shop today, the Etsy and the Ko-fi shop today. So if you're not on Facebook, you can now purchase them on Etsy or on Ko-fi for a very, very minimal fee, just to cover my costs. So this one is a little mug. Now this is the base of the mug, this goes on top, and then you've got the handle as well, and we have 2 little plaques to go on the front. One says a hug in a mug, and this one says happy holidays. So this is really, really lovely. So I've made it so it's like a little pocket. I've done it in 2 ways, so I'm going to show you how I've done that as well. And we also have a little bonus one for you, which is this one, which is a little Christmas card that we've made for you. Now you will get it so it comes like this, and what you need to do, you need to fold it in half this way, and you need to fold it in half this way as well. So when you do that, this folds in half, and then you will fold this piece in half like that, and you will get a little Christmas card from Andy and myself, which says wishing you happy holidays. And then when you open up, it says hugs G and Andy, and then on the back we've got our little Happiness and Crafting logo. So that is optional if you want to print that off. You can also print it off and use this bit, cut it out, and use this as a little journal card in your Christmas journals if you like. But I'm loving it. Now I'm going to pop this one into my journal anyway later. So first of all, I just want to show you what it looks like. So this is how it's come out on here. I've made it into a little pocket. I popped a little bow on the handle. I've got some of my little journal cards from the new Christmas set. This is just the other one that you can put on, so whichever one you want to do, but I've just popped it into the mug. And we've got a little pocket there, and we have a little pocket there. So I just think that finishes off our lovely little set of 4. So if you haven't seen them, go onto Facebook, and you're on Facebook, you can download all the Friday freebies from there, or the last 10 weeks of them, but you can definitely get the last 4 Christmas ones. So the first one was the baubles, then we had the Christmas tree, and then we had the little Santa's card and the little tuck spot in there, which I made into a pocket. And then this week we have the little mug, which I just think looks really, really lovely on a page. And I've just done the background like that, so I think that looks really good. And then we just pop that in here. Now I'm going to show you how I make it up as well, and I've also got a different way of doing it. But first of all, I think I'm going to put this on here because I want to sort of like keep all the Friday freebies on here as well. But I thought I'm going to just take a little bit of this lovely red string, and I'm going to stick it down, and to stop it flapping open, I'm just going to do it so we can have a little bow on here like that. So let's just cut this off like this, and then I'm going to stick the back down just so I can remember what I've done, and I can look back on my Friday freebie little journal and see what we've done. So I'm going to just pop a little bow on there, probably do that a little bit tighter, and I'm going to stick this down. Now I'm going to stick it down with a little bit of Fabri-Tac like this. Let's pop a little bit on that string, which will hold it down. But again, you can just cut it off and use it as a journal card if you want to. So, but I just want to stick that on like that. You could do the same as well. You could stick the whole thing down, and then you can open it up like this, and you've still got all of that to journal on. So I'm just going to pop that down and then tie it up like that with a little bow. So you can do that with a ribbon or anything, but I think this is quite light, so it's quite nice on there. So there we go, that is our little journal. So that's everything in there now. So I'm going to show you the other one that I've done, which is this one. Now originally I cut the bottom off to make it into a card so that we can stand it up like that, which I think looks really, really nice, which you can still do. But I've made this one, I think I'm going to pop this one into my actual Christmas journal, because I've popped one of the little embellishments from the Christmas kit. I put a hug in a mug, which I think is just lovely. A little bit of the twine on there into a bow. Then the other one I popped on there as a belly band, just to tuck some little journaling bits into. So that's the little Santa Claus one. That's one of the little baubles from the first week we did. I've got a little star from the embellishment kit, and then we have this little embellishment there. So they will fit on there. I popped a little magnet there and the little washer underneath there, and that just flips shut. So then I've just stuck the handle on. So I just think that looks really, really nice. Oopsie daisy. Too much stuff on my desk. Now I'm going to put this one into my journal. Not right now, but I will do. So that will sit on there. I will probably stick the back down just on these 3 bits. So then that means I will have another tuck spot at the back, another little pocket. So I will keep that and do that, I think, and just flip that shut. So I just think that looks really, really lovely. And again, you can make that into a card. That's why I just cut the bottom off there, so it will actually stand up. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's pop that to the side. I've got these pieces on here, which I have already cut out, if I can get hold of them. Now what I have done, I've cut it, where's the piece of paper? I have cut it. Now I've done these ones so they go into a little point at the bottom. So that means that this top bit will be open, and as you go down, this piece will glue better to this piece. Okay, so you just stick that on down like that, and then you've got a little pocket. But what I've done with this one, I've just cut it down a little bit bigger this side and cut this one off just so it can open up like a little card, and then I've just folded that piece in. Okay, so just to give you a different option on how to do it. So what I'm going to do now, I have inked this bit, so I think I might actually ink that again. Let me just get a piece of paper. Let me get a little bit of ink. Oh, we don't want that one, do we? Now you can print, obviously you can print on the back of these. Don't want that piece, do we? You can see all the little bumps on my desk. They're just making little marks on there. So let's just ink the back just so it's not white on there. Okay, so then I'm going to pop this on and stick that on there like that. Now I'm not going to cut this one down like this one. Can you see? That's how it should be, like this one, and that's where I just snip the bottom off. So that looks like a little mug as well, doesn't it? So I love it. Okay, let's just get some glue. Let's just glue this down. Pop that on there. Again, you can fill them with whatever you like. If you've got, because I know people pop little bits of, like little sachets of drinking chocolate and stuff like that, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Or make it into a little pocket with all sorts of little bits in. So nice, another, let's get rid of that. Another nice little sort of happy mail, isn't it? As well. So let's pop that there. I have some of this, which was left over from doing the cover of my journal. So I'm just going to hide this little piece there. So let's just, I don't need all of that. Let's just, so get a piece of ribbon or something like that, or some of this, and I'm just going to glue that onto there just to hide that little piece. just so it looks a little bit tidier. So I'm going to stick that on there, and then we will trim it up. So this is a fun one to make, isn't it? Let's go this way. There we go. So open that up. And then I need the handle. So all I'm going to do with the handle, I'm just going to stick that on the back. So we'll just pop some glue on the little white tabby bits, like that. Lift it up and then just pop it wherever you sort of think the handle should be, like that. Perfect. And then that just shuts. Okay, now the only thing I didn't get was the little magnet, so 2 seconds, which I have in here. So again, I've got, oopsie daisy, stuck to my magnets, these little tiny little diddy ones like this. So you need one of those, and then I've got one of these tiny little washers, so just have something sort of like metal on the other side, and then you won't waste your magnets. You can use just one magnet then. Pop that there. So I'm going to just, oops, I'm going to have another little piece down here. No, it wasn't, was it? I'm going to pop another piece at this side to hold the washer, so you don't see the washer on there. So let's just chop that off. So use your little scrap pieces of fabric or ribbon, like that. So let's just stick. So where should we put the washer? I'm going to just pop a little bit of Fabri-Tac down there, pop the washer on there, and then I'm going to have the little scruffy bit, so it goes on the outside, like that. Just so you can see that. Tidy the edges up, like that. So there we go. So that's a nice little fluffy bit. Right, we've got the magnet, the little washer in there that's stuck down, which it will stick down. And then what we want to do is pop the magnet this side. Let's have a look where that's going to be. So it's going to roughly be about there. Pop a little bit of glue on there. Pop there on top. And then what we're going to do, we've got Happy Holidays on there, so we have it on the other way around for this one. So should we put Hug in a Mug on there like that? Just make sure that's stuck down. Put a little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue there, and then this is going to be our little belly band on here, like that. So stick that down. And we want to just make sure we hold that down. Just hold that in place. Just let that dry for a minute. So there we go. Love it. Now I've already taken these and I've used these from my other kit, from the new one. So that can be popped in there. Actually I could put both in there, couldn't I? Just so it's got something sticking out the top. Can you see that just flips and holds on to that bit there, which is lovely. And then what I'm going to do, we will put Happy Holidays on there like that, and then maybe we will pop a little bow. Now again, I might actually make that one into a little belly band too. Yes, I think I will. And then lots of little pockets and tuck spots then, and I will pop this one again in my journal. So I will have 2 of these in my journal. So let's just pop that on there like that. Perfect. Now I did have a little bow here somewhere, but I don't, oh there it is, oh there's one. I don't think that's the one that I made, but you can just pop something on there like that, or on the handle, or oh maybe I'll just pop that up there. Again, I think I'll just pop that in the corner, because I think then it's sort of like out of the way, isn't it? But I've still got room to pop things inside like that. Oops, lots of glue. So there we go, we have this one which just flips shut. We have this one here. So I'm going to leave this one with a round bottom, but again, if you want to use it as a card, just trim this little piece off here. It's just so that it will stand up, and then I can pop this one again into my little journal on here, and then we can pop that in there, and then it just lifts up like that. Perfect. I love it, absolutely love it. And then I think this is probably a little bit too big, maybe not. Then you've got another room in there to pop a little journaling card, and again, if you only stick it down on 3 sides, you will have 3 little tuck spots. So you've got the first one in the front, we will have this one, and you will have another one in the back, which I am absolutely loving, and I hope you do too. So I think these are a fun little gift as well, aren't they? So there we go, guys. So you've got this one as your Friday freebie. You also have a card. This is what it looks like in the journal. Like this. Let's pick those 2 up there. So that's what it looks like in the journal, just as a pocket. That I'm just going to pop in there, but again, you can use that to embellish your page as well. I'm going to pop that in the pocket, and then we've got your Christmas card from us. So there we go, guys. That is your Friday freebie for this week. I'm going to take a couple of weeks break from the Friday freebies, and we will be back. I think it's the 30th of December, so we're going to take 2 weeks off from the Friday freebies. I will still be doing videos, but I just need a break from the Friday freebies just for a couple of weeks, just over Christmas. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for everything, because you guys are amazing, and you make me want to do the Friday freebies for you, and I really do enjoy making them. Andy and myself have such fun coming up with different ideas to surprise you. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.